Good morning and welcome to another day at D&J Projects. It's a fresh new week and we're still on this job here. Concrete on concrete on concrete. It was in Wednesday's video, so if you haven't or you want to start catching up, the video before this one, go and give it a watch and you'll understand what we are doing. But what we are doing, I'll spin you around and I'll show you. We're trying to continue this fencing all the way down the garden. And from here to down there is going to be a slope. So this drive is going to continue all the way down and down to this level here. I don't know if you can see it on camera, which there's a 2 to 3 foot drop. So we're going to put a slope in down here. But the first job is fencing. Like Stevie always says, you start with your fencing. So we've already ripped it out, which is in the video before this one. Like I say, go and catch up if you hadn't seen it and you'll understand what we're doing. But our next bit now, we're going to take this wall out here. We've cut the blocks there. That's a bit of a coal bunker shed in it, Steve. That's got to come down. The reason being, this footing here, we're not going to get no posts in. And the line is there. So our posts sit on this side. So this wall's got to go. It wasn't going to, but it's going to go now. And then, yeah, look a lot better for both sides. Ideally, really want to get rid of that, but it's not the best. It hasn't been built best, but it's storage for this customer here. And what are we to tell people what to do in their gardens? We're just here to put this lovely fence up and continue it all the way down, and then we can concentrate on the driveway part of this job later on. But yeah, you may wonder why we dug it all out. It's because this is raised and we need to build fencing with retainers all the way down, because this is going to be a slope and we've got to retain whatever we put here, we have to retain. So we're going to stick you on the tripod now we've caught up, and you can watch us peel this wall off, chuck it up there, and then I'm going to get the bucket on. Well, I've still got a bucket on. I'm going to dig a channel nice and neat all the way along here, and hopefully we can get, what's coming handy there, dude? So, a lawnmower or something. Hopefully. Oh, I did not get it out. We just been over to the truck and forgot to get the tripod out, because I cut myself on a nail. So I've cleaned it all up and put plaster on. So this is the next bit. Hopefully when this is out, we can start putting some bays in. We can start fencing. But there's a lot of work to do. It's like, I can't believe how much concrete there is. There's loads. If you just take a look at that there, and then look at this big pile, you won't believe all that concrete has come out of there. There's loads, absolutely loads, and we ain't done yet as well. But we'll reuse it, we'll recycle it. We'll bring the Tiger Bike crusher here, plus got to break up that pad as well. And there is a pad down there. I don't know if that's going to be interfere with it, but if it does, we'll break that out and we'll crush that as well. But Steve is here with a tripod now. We'll set you up and you can watch us do it.
Cause we be on a tough love.
it's that time over. Just pulled that bit of walling out. That's the footing. And then we've got to take that bit of concrete out there and there. What I'm going to do, I've got the bucket on. While Stevie brakes are up the top, I'm going to pull these posts out with the sander all the way down. And just pile them up here. And then put the pecker on the digger and just break this concrete out. First bait. Gonna try and stick to this drop. See how far it takes us. Probably gonna need one, maybe 3 gravel boards in this one, because we had to dig out a bit more, basically, because the concrete went so deep. And the reason we had to take out that concrete because I wouldn't be able to dig a hole for a post, so Dad's took it out. So all that up to roughly around about there shouldn't be too much concrete in there that I can probably just peel out the way if needed, so I can dig a hole. But in turn means it's deeper, which means the post has to be deeper, floor's deeper, extra gravel boards. We could get away with this one because of ground tire on the opposite side, and then what we'll do, we'll concrete all of this in. You've seen us do it before when we dig out driveways and then nothing moves. So once you get, obviously if you're going to do it like this, don't just leave the gravel board floating, make sure you concrete it in after, which you already know we're going to do that. This bay is pretty okay for reinforcement, but probably 1, 2, potentially 3, we'll have to do a reinforcement on that. And what we might tend to do with that is have the standard fencing running so it looks the same, but then put a spur post, Godfather post up flush against the back, nice and concreted in, especially when it's behind these shrubberies, it won't stand out. But that's the plan. I've already marked it there. I need to dig a hole ready for the post. It's windy, it's taking forever, it's solid. It's a tough day, guys. No.
And they're starting to think I'm jinxed. Every time me and Stevie work together now, there's problems. Concrete on concrete on concrete. Last 3 jobs.
Yeah. And reinforcement.
So, I pulled it out across there, but
look at this.
This whole falls on that.
That's not plastic, it's plastic coated steel.
and this is where the next hole goes. Can't get through it.
We've got two options, haven't we, mate? We cut it with a steel saw, or we'll bring the breaker on the digger up and have a go.
Oh.
If we don't get this job done quick time, the job's going to pile up on all, aren't they? I'm going to get behind.
I've done that bay today. Just wanted to lift up a little bit, so I've got 2-inch chocks under, and then we'll lift the gravel boards up.
All will be revealed, mate, when the slope goes in where you are with.
Yeah.
I have to spend a bit of time making sure gravel boards are right.
Just look at it. All of this has come out to put a fence in. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, when you look at it, took all this out just to put a fence in. That's why they say, you can never say how easy or hard it's going to be, can you? Because there's no way you'd have looked at what was there before and gone, we'll take that down, put a fence down.
I mean, to be fair, we knew it was going to be hard, but we didn't realise it was going to be this hard. We knew with that section there, because it was absolutely solid to break through. That's why we brought the big guns out. But
Next door neighbour said the guy that used to work here, it sounds right as well, the guy that used to work here used to work for a concrete company, and I was always bringing concrete pumps down there.
right now.
Yeah. Because this is thick stuff.
Someone in the comments always says, the footing was stronger than the wall.
Yeah.
Like he's building a house.
The footing's a beast.
I've never known it like it for a little wall.
Yeah. Unreal.
But that makes sense then. That's why it's on this side and that side there. It's just poured it in, hasn't it? There's no sides on the footing. It just
goes into the beds.
in and out. Yeah. Get the digger up. I think digger up and just pack it out.
Well, we can only get one more bay in before, obviously,
I've got to start pulling it out.
pull away. Which is a shame. We may as well take that piece as well. That's there because it's only going to be in the way for the gravel board. So basically, that whole thing needs to come out again. Go on, set you on for a time lapse. That's what we're doing. Evidently, it went up further than we thought. To be fair though, that Sunny has just made light work of that. Because it looks like plastic. It ain't plastic. Yeah, it's not plastic. Yeah, somewhere around about here, yeah. Still tough though.
So we said we'll put you on a time lapse. Look at that. And what we cut off that? We need 11 foot. We don't do 11 foot posts, guys. We do 10s and then we jump to a 12. The reason being, you can cut it off. And really, to be fair, only professionals really use the 12 foots. I've never really sold any 12 foots to Joe Public. The reason being, oh yeah, that's a good cut, mate. I make a good thumbnail.
No chat GPT needed for the face.
You need to calm down, guys, about that. They're here to stop. Come on. We've explained the reason why they're here to stop. It's because the time.
Yeah.
Remember, we're crafting. We're doing all this. We're not just YouTubers bouncing around a false stage like Mr. Beast and that. We're actually. Is that going to blow over? I got that motion sickness, you know, when it started moving, look through the camera. But yeah, she's a big boy. And water table and all. Every time we dig an hole, it fills up with water. So we don't need no water in the bottom of the hole. But that does make it hard when we need to lift it up. Because of suction. Badges are still doing well. Not good with the badges on. I do like our badges.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. But we need to get this in the hole. It's, do you want to step down? I'll pass it to you. I'll put this camera down, then you can watch us on a bit of raw actually. Yeah. We'll carry it on with a bit of raw. You won't hear us because you're up here. This could all go horribly wrong. Come on. There you go. You don't like it swinging you around and all like that, I think.
You don't like a lot of things, do you?
No.
Watch it. No. First one's to comment on all the ones I'm saying. Swinging me around.
Where do you need to be? Like a walk. I've got to go over there towards that one. Sure? Yeah. Go on, big boy.
Did you see my chin? I'm on a diet anyway.
Get that bit of shit out.
I don't know what it's like when I've done like this.
It's pretty good.
Oh no, I am.
This was stand up. Right, alright, perfect, alright. It's not there. You're in at the top. In the right place on the line, which is the big one. Well, you're on the line.
No, it's actually it's not.
Was it? Height wise, you look like height, just a slight 5mm lift. Perfect, huh? I'm going to get some post creep.
Yeah, perfect.
I don't know, I want some quartz. Yeah. 7 minutes 40. Yeah.
Plenty for him.
Yeah, so back on a time lapse now. I've got to put the digger bucket on. It's up to you, 10 to 12. That's a good point to break for.
Yeah, well, before we can actually do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll just crack back on because I can pull that away while you're digging the next hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have a break, guys. Catch up after the break. So we have got 2 more to get to this bottom of this, where this slope's going to be, or this gradient to get down onto this level. And what we've been doing, we've been marking the top where we need to be, then a 6 foot where the panel is, and then mark individual where the gravel boards are, so we know exactly where we need to be on here. And I'll show you once we've done it. So there we go, mark. Another one there, that's your panel. Another one there for your gravel board. Another one for your gravel board, then it'll be a 6-inch gravel board at the bottom. And then all this is going to be filled in with concrete. So there's a concrete base, so it won't fall away. We're going to have to put some concrete behind, and then some lovely topsoil on top, just so it retains all this. Because what we don't want to do all this, and then the fencing starts pushing over. That's what we don't want. So now it's digger time. Pull all this away, and then once I've pulled this away, Steve's got digging a hole, and I'll just start grabbing all this. You can pull that out now because I've marked the back of the post. Yeah, so what we've been doing, see the marks on the back of the post? That's so we've got a datum point on the back of the post, so when we set the line back up, we know the slope's there. Because we have to take the string lines in and out.
Thanks everyone for getting involved with the comments.
Oh yeah, we're on about the...
Just reading some.
Yeah, on about the leatherbacks.
Leatherbacks, Schaefer grubs, that's what I used to call them when I was at the council, because we had quite a big problem. So we had some powder stuff that we had to sprinkle onto the grass. But they're relentless anyway, aren't they? But yeah, I've not heard leatherbacks, but...
I have. But they were more of a problem, was just on about this in Top Valley, where we used to live. Because when we come to Gedling, not really a problem, but then me and Steve, there's more field or green areas or green space in Top Valley. Yeah. So I suppose it's more of a problem up there. But Jordan Ward remembers them as well. But I haven't really seen, I see the grubs when we dig the grass up, but I've not really seen any of the flying where they've hatched.
No.
I ain't seen them for years.
Schaefer grubs.
But we can't waffle really, we've got to get this done, so it's going to be a late one for you, Steve, isn't it?
I'm staying late. Yeah. To be fair, I'll shout out to all the lads, because everyone's been doing
massive
overtime and helping out. Whilst we're a little bit short staff, everyone's been pulling the finger and just showing support and bleeding blue for D&J, so shout out everyone. Yeah, and I'll vouch for that as well. Yeah, definitely, 100%. Good.
Yeah.
Good team, like
they get paid for it as well.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong, they get paid for it.
Time.
Yeah,
there's only a few times we do 3 times, but
yeah, they are being paid proper overtime rates, and
what was I going to say? You can tell it's a tight knit family business. It's not just
you can tell that anyway, because we go out for chips on a. Yeah. You know what I mean? We go for chippy and.
Dad, Jordan stayed late last night, and Dad and Jordan have got a little tradition of they have this pizza. All right, listen to this pizza, because I know some of you are not going to like this, but I've tried it like a batch. It's very nice.
Right, it sounds bad, but before he says it does sound bad, and I was like this. I was like, oh no. Yeah. But then when you try it, it's lovely.
So this is everyone's. You have to do it. Just try it on D&J. And if it's bad, let us know in the comments, but you've got to try it. Pizza.
Barbecue base.
Doner meat.
Doner meat.
Bacon. Pineapple on there. That's already going to put people off.
Stuffed crust.
And stuffed crust. Doner meat, bacon, pineapple, stuffed crust on a barbecue-based pizza. It'll change your life. So you'll have to try it. I thought, that sounds not too good. Dad said no.
Sometimes the problem is it tastes different from every place.
Yeah.
We found a place where sometimes it can absolutely banging and the stuffed crust cheese, it just melts. Ooh. And then other times it's like they've done someone else's delivery by the time we get to us and it's a bit cold.
Yeah,
so
because nothing worse than cold on meat.
Yeah, so sometimes it can be banging, sometimes it can be a bit touch and go, shall we say.
Try it, guys. Try it this weekend if you get a chance.
What's everyone else's go-to pizzas?
Yeah, let us know.
I mean,
Really
we
like
can start the debate with the pineapple.
Yeah, no,
I love pineapple.
I love it, yeah. Pineapple.
Yeah, I love pineapple on pizza. But it's like a bit like a marmite. Yeah. But we'll stick you up here and you can watch us crack on again.
You don't like the lights, but it's camera time. Said take the picture, but you rolled your eyes. Now I'm mortified and still terrorized. Push me behind to get me from my better side. I wanna push you back, but that's all you want. Wanna wrap me up, I'm holding back. Tryna get me framed, throw me in cuffs. Said I attacked you, that's just a false truth. No need to argue, and yeah, I've had enough. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone. I find you there. There's more to me. Everywhere I try to go alone, I find you there. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. Oh, there's more to me. Anywhere I try to be alone, I find you there. I find you there. I'm so scared to leave my house, so I cannot run free from this. Always being watched by you, and that's so inconsiderate. My privacy, does that exist?
So we had a 6-inch in there. Obviously it dropped down 6, but didn't have the right post, and it was messing up for the line on the ramp. So gone for another same step as the rest, and then this one might have to do the 6-inch drop because it's got to drop eventually. You have to imagine we're basically at ground level here. We have got to drop it eventually because otherwise it's going to look way too high to the normal area. Not much of this is changing, this is staying the same, so you don't want the fence to be too high. It looks pretty good there, but you don't need to be that high down there. Do you know what I mean, guys? It's only for the slope of that green line that you can probably see there. That's so obviously that the fence is still high when you're driving and walking up and down the ramp. Yes, obviously you have steps and you can walk up and down here, but obviously there is going to be a big ramp driveway running down here for something down here. So we have got to drop eventually, and as smart as that looks, you see that, where is it? You see that drop just there, right in the center of the screen? There is going to have to be one of them eventually to drop this fencing down to a 7-foot tall fence running down here. From where the slope stops, that's going to run into a 7-foot fencing. So I'm thinking the idea might drop. The next one, drop, and where we get to the 7-foot, put a sloping or 2 sloping panels in, running in line, and then run the fence in. Obviously, gradual step running down the hill. That's the plan. Stan. But Finn is en route in a second. I need a 12-foot tall post, 11-foot, but we won't do them, so we've got a 12-foot tall post for that one just there. so I can't really do it. Dad's gone up to the next customer, quote a driveway, because they want to quote for a driveway. So I'm sort of in limbo right now. There's not much I can do right now. I've got the bags down ready for the post, so I'm just going to sort of wait it out for a little bit. The tash is still there. The beard is getting rough and ready because I'm outgrowing the top, so I can have the beard higher rather than down here. I don't like the beard running down here. I want the beard high. Keep the natural line, take this bit off. Not that, why am I even telling you? You don't care about that. Sorry guys, but yeah, you've been part of my life now for 5 years, 3 months. You've been part of mine and Dad's lives for 5 years and 3 months. So we tell you stuff that you don't necessarily need to know about. But yeah, I'm just waiting now. But I have rang Finn and he has said he's on his way.
Look who's joined us, look. Reinforcements.
Hey?
That grows in fields. You've joined us, haven't you, mate?
Yeah.
Reinforcements. So we are using this. What you guys say we should always use. Yeah. Finally, we get to use it, but your truly dug the hole in the wrong dug the hole in the wrong place. We'll get worse at that. And then the next one's going to be tough as well because it lands round here. So you've got to be careful with that. But then we are plain sailing down the rest of the garden, which hopefully this will come into its own. It will definitely come into its own. Oh, no, I've cut that bit out.
What's it?
I've never heard you swear on camera as well. Just come across that mesh, but we put the auger in and the mesh like ravelled it up, didn't it? Yeah. It went through the mesh. Oh, I think we're going through it. So once this is in, and we've done that one, we'll put it on time lapse so you can watch it plough through that.
Double drop, continue, drop it 6 inch, drop this one to 1 gravel board 7 foot because the slope is finished, continue with a 7 foot fence, just like we did there, just like we did at the very top. Let me show him, Finn. Come on. Can't always use it before anyone says you should use that all the time. We can't. Late shift. 20 to 8. 7:40 p.m. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cheeky 10 bays in today, and they're not normal bays, as you can see. Back again tomorrow. Let's complete it. Come on.
Good morning. We haven't done driveway day for ages, have we? Let's have a bit of a catch up. Someone mentioned in the comments about rising fuel prices. Why haven't I spoke about rising fuel prices? Yes, we've got rising fuel prices and it does affect the business massively. We have bunker fuel come in and deliver a bulk load of fuel. That's doubled. It's absolutely doubled from what it is. As it says, we're paying cheaper on the fuel cards at the fuel pumps. So at the minute, because the fuel was that erratic, going up and down, we're filling the grabs up on the fuel cards and saving the bunker fuel, which is stored in the yard, for the likes of the machinery, the forklifts, the loading shovels, the diggers. So yes, it is affecting us. We have adjusted to make sure we're still making profit. But yeah, just hopefully the fuel comes back down.
Rally car update. We'll be going to the Strugglers in a couple of weeks to put some modifications on it, make it our own. I need to get the sticker guy to come over and adjust some of the stickers and put some of our logos on it. We're looking like July, I think the 12th of July, that weekend. We're going to get you guys involved if you want to sponsor us and have your name on it. I think we're going to do like a name on the car for £5 or whatever you can afford. Transfer it. We'll put the name on the roof. You can have your name on. I'm going to write it on a permanent marker. And then as you drive around and get filmed and stuff, you try and spot your name on the roof. Companies, you can have your company logo on the car. We'll do it so big so everyone can get a go on it. Same again, I think minimum donation if your company logo on the car, £100 minimum, so it makes it fair for everyone. If you want to donate more, by all means you can donate more, but I think £100 for a company to have their logo on the car with the exposure they're going to get, I think that's pretty good. Obviously that is minimum. If you want to donate more, like I just said, by all means you can donate more. We are doing a mental health charity, 100%. Me and Stevie spoke about it. We've done a lot of charities over the past, and I think it's only fair we do the mental health charity because people do suffer, and it goes unnoticed as well. That's where we're up to on the rally car yard. We've managed to secure someone in the back unit, so they're in the process of moving in. That just leaves unit 7, that's the unit where we took the wall down. Excuse me, took the wall down. We're going to get the electrics done in there. That's going to make a nice little office space for someone, and then we've got to do the outside toilets for that unit. So they've got outside toilets, a male and female as well, sinks, and then obviously get the floor done, the wiring done, and then someone will be ready to rent that space. What else is happening? Thomas is back next week, so that's gone quick. He's back. He'll be welcomed back with open arms, because then Finn can be back with me, and Stevie and Thomas can go out on fencing, which will relieve a little bit of the pressure in the unit. But yeah, my mum's birthday yesterday, so if you want to wish my mum happy birthday in this video, please do. I'm not going to tell you how old she is because she won't like that, but yeah, and she does watch all the video and read all the comments. So yes, if you want to wish my mum happy birthday in the comments, please do. And I'll know everyone who watches the videos all the way through then as well. But yeah, happy birthday mum for yesterday. I did speech on the phone yesterday. I don't think I didn't wish her happy birthday yesterday, but I did. Taking her out Saturday for afternoon tea, because that's what it's all about, making memories. When you're older, you don't really get presents. Well, I feel like you're better off going out for a meal rather than on the present, because me and Mum spoke about it. It's making memories. You tend to cherish the memories and the time you spend with family more than just the present, when you get to our age anyway. But yes, we're on our way to work. We're on the grab this morning, and we're dropping some wood chip off. We're doing a grab, we're dropping a bag of wood chip off, and we're dropping some soil off, and then we're back in the concrete side. So wish me luck. This bag dropped off amenity bark, so that one dropped off. Now we've got the soil to drop off, which is there, and then we've got all the wood chip to tip off.
and then we've got a grab to do.
There's another one, all nicely dropped. It's looking really good, the soil, isn't it, a minute? Really good. But now, we're dropping the wood chip off, full load of wood chip, and then it's onto the grab. So, wood chip all tipped off. Now, we're on to our good friend Chris to go and sort his grab out. So, we've got this to do from our good friends CSP Landscapes. I forgot what's the S stand for? What's the S stand for?
Initials.
Is it initials?
It's initials, yeah.
This is why I got confused. I said CP Landscapes, and I went, no, it's not. It's C something. So,
I'll tell you my full name because
what is it?
Christopher Simon Pemberton. Well, that's posh, isn't it?
That is a bit posh, mate. That. Me knowing you, I know. But he's done a lovely job piling that all up. He's separated the grass and all. So, this is what we asked. We asked to separate the grass. He's put the grass at the front there, and he's put all the soil and hardcore behind. Because this stuff is such a pain in the landscaping game and the recycling. It is an absolute pain. So, if we could put that through on its own, half the battle. Because all we're doing, we're pulling the roots out and we're separating the soil. So he's done a wicked job again. Our good friends. And then what we're going to do, once we're full, we are just going to pull around here and just grab a bit from over the wall. Which is going to make life easier for Chris as well. But yeah, we're going to put a pad down there and then we'll start grabbing. So now you see it. And just like that, he's gone. Yeah. Moving around about now, just grab a bit more just to top this load up. There we go. Another one ticked off the list. The boys are coming to do the fencing here. They're going to have some lovely contemporary fencing going all the way across here. 2 gravel boards like that. Going in front of that one, and then we're taking this fencing down. And then we've got stone to bring here and another grab. But that's us back to the yard.
Come on, it's myself. It's Finnabar. Bay number 4 of the day. Come on. Just squaring up the hole. About to put a panel in, a post. We're flying today, we're flying. One, two. Let's see where 6 foot takes us, shall we? We have got a panel up there. Wonder how wide that panel is. So 6 foot. Oh, that panel's going to be close. 6 foot's taken us there. I guess we'll get this bay in and then find out if that one all the way up there will work. Come on. Fencing completed. Remember that panel that needed lifting? It's been lifted. We'll be back crushing very soon. Concrete in the bottoms, reinforcing where needed. All the way down to the corner, look. Look at that. Come on. Not too shabby, if we do say so ourselves. Last week, the hinges were on the opposite side. Customer asked if they could have them on this side, so they can open the gate this way, have a bit more access this way. Not a problem. Someone did mention it on the comments, but I did what was asked of before, and every time you go into a gate, into a back gate normally, you open it into the garden. I don't like putting the hinges on this side because as beautiful as this gate is, it's easier to take this gate off. Just come in with a drill, whip them off, don't you? You get in. But we're talking the worst of the worst. It's probably never, ever going to happen, but that's the reason I don't like putting hinges on the front. But I understand it from customer's perspective. They've got a bit more room here. I do get it. I do understand it. Couldn't put the hinges on this way and open it into the bush because this just isn't strong enough. It wouldn't be strong enough to hang this gate on back and forth over the time. This would move. There's only so much you can do when you've got ground like this. But yeah, we've done what's asked. Fencing wise, come on. Still looking as beautiful as when we left it last time. Two seconds spin, got to show the people. Where can we put you? This ain't gonna work, brother. I'm gonna wedge you in the stones. Come on.
When that cat just came, bang!
Probably the wind, take it.
Yeah.
We're in, mate. I'll have to tap the window. No, that one.
No, that's the sort of one.
Yeah, no, that one. Telling the people, that one.
I still don't tell people. Telling the people.
Oh.
Did you get dusted?
Been dusted.
Oh, I've been dusted as well.
Oh. We've been dusted. Come on. Hey.
You really think you're that tall?
I'm that tall, Finn. It's 6'2" problems, you won't have them. Have a guess in the comments of how tall Finn is. There's no.
Wait, hang on. It's where I come up to.
Yes, it does start with a 4. So when you do panel replacements, me and Dad have told you before, get them in to 90%. You see the gaps underneath? Tap it down once you've got them in, otherwise you're going to really struggle. That was a struggle to get in, so we know this one's going to be a struggle. Got no really to put you, so I'm just going to get this in and then we've got to do some customs as well. Had the guster, had the level out. You know how I said you can just tap them down? Well, before you tap them down, chuck the level on top. So we chucked the level on top here of this one because it's where that gap was. It was like a triangle piece. The panel was sitting level. The gravel board had obviously sank. So what we've done, we've put the guster under there and we've chucked a nice big rocky there to hold that in place, and we've done the same with this one. Big rocky just there, hold the place, because the panel was level. The gravel board had sank, so we've just readjusted that for the customer. And then we're coming down here now. Finbar's just taken a measurement because we've got to cut the rails. We've bought custom, not custom, but we knew there was two custom, so rather than ring panels, cut them down, we've got boards and feather edges and bits and bobs. So Finn can see that
114.
That might be a little bit tight because we don't want to put no pressure onto this gate. Because we have got room. Look, we've got an inch and a bit here, look, you see, to move it across if needed, and it won't fall out. So do that again, Finn. So we will go to 44.5. It gives us just under a quarter of an inch to mess around here, but we've got an inch here to pull it left or right. So Just make sure that this is the same. 44.5 is good. So we've got to cut those rails to 44.5, and then we'll show you how we do it. We've cut our pieces. We need 12 feather edge. I've just picked a bunch of nails. Take these bad boys. Finn will get 12 of them. We'll take the hammer. We'll do this first one. Remember, you need a level for this as well, which is just there.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to my corner.
Welcome to Finn's corner. Finn's just doing the final bits down there. Can't get down there with him. So whilst Finn was doing that panel, I was chucking the boards on. This one's all done. Come on. Just tidied everything up. Little beautiful block pave job. You remember these? We always said to customer, might have a little slap of a drop, mate. It's just caught there. It don't look like much, does it? So, tiny little adjustment left. Oh God, excuse me, left and right. I saw that out. Just putting some clappers onto this panel just to give it more of a seamless finish. See how there's a little light gap just through there. Going to get rid of that with a seamless finish, and then that'll match into the gates as well. You see how they've got clappers. Had some spare, so we thought, you know what? Let's do it while we're here. That's what we do at D&J. Everything still works. Nice expansion gap in the centre, to the right, to the left. Finn's just putting the remaining screws in, now we're happy with it. Not too shabby, as some would say. So hello boys and girls, and welcome to Sunday at 8:31, and I'm just finishing up this video at just under an hour's long. And we've come to the end of the video, and my sister has asked me to share a link. Now, what sort of brother would I be if I wouldn't share this link for her? This link is a Just Giving page for two people that are running the Manchester Marathon in memory of one of their friends who sadly took their own life while serving in the army at the age of only 19. There's quite a bit to this story, guys, so if you would like to click the link and find out and read the story, I won't go into too much detail on YouTube, but it is really worth the read. And long story short, they're running the Manchester Marathon today. Today they are running the Manchester Marathon. If you're from Manchester or up those areas, you know it is today. Click one of the links down below and have a read. And if you can give anything to any of these two runners, it would be very much appreciated. It's a big thing. Dad has already mentioned mental health in this video earlier, so around about 20 minutes earlier. This was a big thing to do with that part of the mental health. And again, read into it, it's more than just mental health. I'm not going into too much detail like I mentioned, but if you could please support one of our fellow troops and the two runners running the Manchester Marathon, we would really, really appreciate it. Myself and Dad, we will be donating as well, so don't think we're just asking you to do it and we're not doing it. I promise you we'll be donating. If you can, we would really appreciate it, guys. But we've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much if you've stuck it out and you've watched it all. We really do appreciate it, guys. It's going to be a good week next week. We've got fencing, we've got resin. Yes, that's right, we're starting resin again. We'll see you in the next one, guys.
Thank you.